You know, I think we've more than reached our fair share of introductions for videos in this series. Considering our backlog of quotas that we've accumulated over the years, I just think it's a little redundant that at the beginning of a 14-minute video that we introduce everybody as if they've never been here before. Although that's more likely the case. Welcome to Kirby Robobot. Here we have what I would consider one of my favorite levels, if not only for the fact that we get to punch fishes in the face, and it's a giant water level with amazing music, the ability to blow the algae in all 4 cardinal directions, and also beat the hell out of fish who are wearing goggles, and they stare lovingly at us. Sorry, my friend. Oh, God. And this area is just, it's fantastic. I like it a lot. Although we do have some annoying enemies like these ink-splurging squids that are wearing some pretty gnarly deep sea diving equipment. I don't know, they don't really pose that much of a threat, but they're alright. These guys are kind of funny though. God, this game is ruthless to some of the fish later on because they'll mostly be washed up on dry land. And on top of that, it's ridiculous because there's a scenario where one of the fish is actually on like a frying hot plate sort of scenario. You guys will see what I mean probably in the next part, but they're just assholes to all the fish here. Japan does not like their sushi as much as the Americans give them credit for. Anyways, got some ice cream from Waddle Dee because we've got ourselves a bit of a mini boss fight, and if I'm not mistaken, this is quite the unusual creature. With our Hadouken, we will attack Blocky. This guy is essentially just stone incarnate, and he's kind of annoying because he has a tendency to use this move that is really annoying. He becomes invulnerable for a while, and then he will roll at you. It's kind of funny because it's like a 1-frame animation. I don't know, but essentially he just takes quite the beating. Get out of here, Metapod. You're not wanted in this world. Quit enlarging yourself to make you appear more frightening. Just look like something out of the Page Master, man. Alright, so we'll go take him out and done. And I think, wow, okay, attack me with your butt. And we're actually going to want to take stone with us because in this next area I think it will prove inherently useful. Although going through this cannon of death and completely destroying the lives of these very curious fish who poke their head up above the water and they're like, oh my god! Alright, so here we go. More washed up animals up here. Excellent. Look at my muzzles! How will I even get up there? And actually, we want to head over here because I believe our first cube lies over here. Not very difficult to find. Yeah, there it is. I was thinking for a second it might have been our rare sticker, but yeah. Anyways, I would like to come back up here, so wow, I can get hit again and kill things that are over here, even though there's no bearing on it whatsoever. Still find it interesting to murder things. God, something about this aesthetic of water levels is just, it's great. I love it a lot, and I feel like water levels in general get a bad flack, if not only for the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, but I just, the music and the atmosphere are so good, and they're just, I don't know, they're really aesthetically pleasing to me. Although the swimming in this game is a little bit archaic because you only go in 4 directions, so that's not very good game design now, is it? Alright, now over here, I do believe we need to collect a Robo-suit, and that's right over here. Okay, I just kind of ignored it there for a moment, and we can now take our giant suit of metal over the treacherous waters of the bay. Because that's not dangerous, is it? And here, we're actually going to be introduced to a familiar concept, ladies and gentlemen. Portable cannons that we get to put wherever we want, so long as there's a fuse there to light it up. And I love sitting in those things as Robo-suit Kirby because look at this. Oh, that looks so just amazing. God, and for doing that, we get a 1-up because screw ladders. Those are for schmucks. Now I'll go burn some more fish over here. So you notice in the back, our second lovely companion cube of codes. And oh boy, I wonder what decision we're gonna have to take, left or right. So hard to ascertain. Now we gotta go and move this puppy over here. And wow, get into a chest bump argument with a Waddle Dee. And there we go. We're not 6 years old, so we know how to make a correct decision. Awesome. So let's go head over here, and is this the last area? It very well may be. Oh, but now we can actually kill the giant squids, which is fantastic, or octopuses, I don't really know, but it's awesome. Fried fish is on the menu tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Have you guys ever had any exotic fish or something like pufferfish or squid or octopus or I don't even know, but God, that guy looks so depressed. But I was watching Old Boy, the Korean version, aka the good one, and there's an early scene where he goes to a sushi bar and he orders something that's still alive and he eats a live squid, so it's quite impressive. And I can't imagine that it would taste very good. Just raw fish is, not really my style. Not a huge fan of sushi in the first place, so that might just be me. Anyways, our final cube is right over here. Very easy to find. They're not really putting in any effort in hiding them, although there is kind of a weirdly placed rare sticker that I'd like to find just because this area is pretty large. There's lots of stuff we can collect. This lovely blue star. Thank you for that. Gives us 30, so that's good. And in case I didn't really mention it before, stars, if you get 100, you just get a 1-up. They're pretty consequential. Or inconsequential. They're not very important in the grand scheme of things, so it's just weird that in 2016 there are still games that where you shut off the system, you lose all your lives. I don't know. I just thought it was endearing to see how quickly you can max out the life counter in video games. It's kind of cool. Alright, so let's go up here, because the exit is right over there, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this guy will actually destroy the boxes for us. Good guy squid? Yes indeed. Although he was about to murder us. I will still take it nonetheless. Thank you. And of course he has to get the last word in. Of course, because why not? This level was dedicated to you, my friend. Yes! Okay, cool. So that was barely a 1, and that was just the first level, by God. This is gonna be really, really long rest of the game. Oh. However, I do believe that the next level is actually really short, which is kind of unheard of, but it means we'll be able to do more in less time, and oh, here we are starting to get kanjis, which are very nice, as well as maximum tomatoes. I appreciate it. Ooh, the rare Kirby sticker from the original Dreamland. Nice. And then steel. Interesting. Whew. There he goes with that weird-ass ew again. Alright. So, you'll notice right off the bat this is going to be a fantastic level. And that's because there's one ability that we have yet to get when inside of our Robobot suit, and that would be, wow, the wheelie that ran off the stage. I think I actually want you. Can you come back? Please? Please, can you? He doesn't want to come back. Can I make him spawn back, or will he be a dummy and swim into the water? You can't swim, you silly goose. Oh, God. Well, that was a farce. Let's continue on, shall we? I'm sure there will be another instance of it. Here we go. And what's interesting about the wheel ability in this area is you can actually swim over water. Physics. Thy name is Kirby. So we'll go... Wow, that was very fabulous. And let's go continue over here, because I'd like to welcome you to the F-Zero segment of Kirby Robobot, where... Check it out! Oh, baby, you know what I love to do the second I get in one of these babies, right? Donuts! Yes, for days! Oh! Okay, so this is actually a really cool ability, although your tendency for death is actually heightened tenfold because you can't really save yourself if you die. So, yes, we actually get to flip through the fore and background inside of this vehicle, which actually will come into play for a couple of collectibles, which are really easy to collect. So... yeah, I mean, they kind of just give it to us right there. Awesome. So, yeah. If you just do it when there's nowhere to jump into the background, you'll just do like a flip on the same plane you're on. It's pretty cool. Also, you can drive a little bit faster, but it's just annoying to rev it up that entire time. And actually, hold on. Okay, we have a little bit of a race here. You have to get over to this area really fast because your second cube will be inside of this door. So yeah, that door will shut. And here's where you want to be a little bit careful. It's hard to see, but there's a couple places where you need to jump here. And if you mess up, you will fall into the pit and die. There we go. They're not hard, it's just if you're not expecting it. you will probably die. Okay. So that's not too bad. That's pretty self-explanatory stuff. We've almost reached the end of the level. So... so many washed up fish, why? Oh, so many just like, who have no idea what they're doing. Okay, so up here, this part's a little bit tricky because we have a jump here that is weird to time. Okay, I shouldn't have been able to get that, but that's okay. Fried calamari for everybody. They're beautiful, and I love them. Oh, okay, so here we get to power up this nice little rock igloo. The house of a Mr. Patrick Star, I guess. I don't know why I'm making random SpongeBob references, but very nice. Awesome. And there's the end. I'm surprised we can sculpt that out of just regular as rock, but I'll take it. So that was a pretty short level, right? I don't know, I kind of liked it. Oh, god damn it, that had to have skipped a frame. That was not my doing. With short levels comes short happy-ass jigs, I guess. Anyways, we got a Meta Knight medal, very interesting, as well as the King DDD from Return to Dreamland. Sweet. It's actually pretty interesting. I was thinking about playing that game one of these days, but I feel like it would be more fun and endearing to play with other people. It's just, as you guys know, I have no friends, so thusly nobody to play with. And it's just kind of a game that's too long to hold my interest, whereas this is just short enough to hit that sweet spot. Anyways, for level 3, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to something a little familiar. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, although we are retreading old ground that has been submerged in water, this level is actually a little bit different than it has been in its 2 previous iterations. And that's because it now comes in the form of a bona fide auto-scroller. Wow, I just took that ninja star to the face like a champ. Incredible. But yeah, there's not really much of a twist to this, although there is a minor hitch, and that is when you see one of the stars that will fling you into the back or foreground, these auto-scroll will actually change orientations, and you get to go back and forth as you will. And it's interesting. It's just kind of to ease us into this new prospect. Get a nice one-up and sticker there for us, and it's gonna be good stuff for us because it's actually a relatively short auto-scroller. Although unlike water levels, I'm not a huge fan of this. Also, you can get squished, so be wary of the invisible wall behind you. Alright, so over here, we've got this again, star, no star, star? Treasure? Okay. Whatever you say there, game. Those are essentially the fleeing stars, as they were, to send you into the grounds. Ergo, you die or lose. It's really easy and not difficult to screw up. Oh, great stuff. So, welcome to today, January 12th, actually. Something kind of interesting happened yesterday that has never happened to me before. I was actually summoned for jury duty, which is bizarre, and I'm surprised it took them 6 years to finally get to me. But it's so funny because one of the things that it says on it is that jury service it's like a very rewarding experience which will give you an opportunity to participate directly in the administration of justice. And upon reading that, I filled out the form immediately. And that was amazing. That made my day. Although I'm not looking forward to August, which is when I believe is the date that will be sent or something. I don't know. But because we followed the transcripts to a T, we've collected our first cube. Awesome. We can go collect all of this soggy junk food. Just hanging out there, downtown by themselves. And what is this part? More auto-scrolling? Perhaps. Anything. Oh no, we get our robo-suit now, I think. Also, this guy's really annoying. Hey, get out of here. So they have an impenetrable shell, at least until they reveal their weak points to you. Or you can just give them the old 1-2 sucker punch. That's good. And oh hey, ESP hands. Nice. Jazz hands all over the place. And that did nothing. That was a great use of my time. So, the thing about ESP hands in this particular circumstance is that it's kind of weird to use. Not very accurate, although it's better in other circumstances. So we're gonna actually take this large cube and set it right over here, because we need to bring it back to the back, I guess. So we'll go take this fling star. I'm just gonna call him that just because that's what it reminds me of. Cool. And my dog is barking upstairs for some reason. It makes me a little nervous because it's really late. And awesome. Okay. So let's continue back over here. We don't really even need to bring that block back. Wow, thank you so much. You're such a kind person. Okay, so we're gonna kill you once you... Thank you. And now, okay, so this is weird. I don't think there's any timing associated with it, but you just have to destroy those blocks and there you go. Cube number 2. Pretty simple stuff. Alright, so, yep, awesome. And we should almost be reaching the end of this, although unfortunately we cannot take our ESP friend with us. Sad tidings lie ahead for Kirby and friends, unfortunately. And, oh great, we get to finish off here. This one, there's nothing inherently difficult about this. It either moves too slow, or it's just really straightforward, nothing really ado about difficulty or brain power. That might just, whoa, that might just be me. Wow, okay, that guy sniped the hell out of me. Good sir, I will take that ability. Thank you so much. Huh. Alright, Mr. Leaf, get your spawns out of here. And let's... Okay, this one actually has an extra one all the way to the left over there. You notice that switch. So we're gonna go ahead and activate this, but make sure you get the second one so that we can collect our third cube. And then we'll be safe to go. And life will be good for all of us. Poor fellas. So there we have it, all 3 cubes. And I think the end of the level's over here. Although if you are feeling a little bit gutsy and you want to collect some extra star powers, well, there you go. Awesome. And we are done! 3 levels in 1 video? What? That is completely unheard of. Oh, fantastic. Alright, well. So much for doing well in any of these. Try not to look so excited there, Kirby. You and your skull mask. And hey, Mr. Star! I don't know who that is. Oh, and the fountain. I'm gonna get that tattooed right above my crotch. And oh, people of the sky. I don't know what that is either. Oh, and a melon. Cool. Well, that does it for Kirby Planet Robobot. Next time on the game, Kirby will no longer be uttering the word ew, and we will actually be going into one of the more interesting levels in this game, which I don't know about you guys, but just judging on the exterior of the level we're about to enter, you might have an idea of what we're going to encounter. I'll see you guys next time.